Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are all doing well, and I know you guys are all doing well because Bitcoin today is looking absolutely amazing. Earlier this morning, we did see Bitcoin skyrocketing back at $66,000. So Bitcoin is now back above 66K. So it's looking pretty good right now for Bitcoin. Okay, and since Bitcoin is obviously pumping today, obviously altcoins are pumping as well. So in today's stream, guys, I do in fact want to talk about and give you guys an update. What is going to happen with Bitcoin? Because since Bitcoin is pumping right now, is this truly the beginning of a massive bull run? Is this the move that we all in fact have been waiting for, or is this pump a trap? So that is exactly what I really want to talk about for today's stream. So give the stream a thumbs up, okay, if you guys haven't already, and of course subscribe to the channel. That is always appreciated. So right now, guys, okay, Bitcoin is pumping, right? Let me just show you guys, okay? So this is Bitcoin right now, and you guys just clearly see, right? We are in fact in the 1 hour time frame, and Bitcoin earlier this morning did actually pump all the way as high as $66,000, okay, as high as $66,400. So it's been looking pretty good for Bitcoin today. Right now it's currently trading at $65,600. Okay, it's slightly dropped, but it's still holding very, very strong. Yesterday, okay, we saw Bitcoin at about $62,000. So it's great to see Bitcoin having this candle. Look at this green candle, guys, that we saw, right? Actually late yesterday, right? Earlier this morning, $64,100. This candle right here, guys, bring back Bitcoin up above $64,000. So that is absolutely amazing to see. Okay, and then from there on, it pretty much just kept going up all the way up to as high as above 66K. So yeah, we saw Bitcoin early this morning skyrocketing to $66,000. And I must say it's great to see Bitcoin back at this level of $66,000. This is absolutely amazing to see for Bitcoin. But it's not just Bitcoin that is pumping. Okay, if you guys look at Ethereum, okay, $2,600 right now for Ethereum. Ethereum today is looking amazing as well. Even Solana back at $155. Okay, Chainlink now back above $11, coming up to $12. So a lot of altcoins today are in fact pumping. So that's always fantastic to see. So global crypto market cap just below 2.3 trillion, almost at 2.3 trillion. So obviously the market today is looking much better than where it was yesterday, obviously, right? The market today is up over 2%. Earlier this morning was up over like 5%. So past 24 hours, Bitcoin is up 2%, Ethereum's up 3%, and a lot of altcoins are pumping, right? A lot of greens today, okay, throughout, the cryptocurrency market. A lot of altcoins are in fact in the greens, right? So is this truly the beginning of a bull run, right? Or is this pump a trap? That's what I really wanted to talk about for today's stream. So first of all, let me just show you guys this, okay? And this is showing us here that every single time, guys, not every single time, but in the month of October, okay, we know, guys, in general, historically, October is one of the most bullish months and times for Bitcoin and crypto overall, right? October, okay, Q4 in general, right, we know is usually a very, very bullish time for Bitcoin and crypto and other markets out there. So understand, guys, we didn't see, I don't know if you guys remember, but yeah, so far for this month in October, we are already like, 2 weeks into this month. And so far, we have not seen a great start into this month. And I like to call this the October trap, right? But is this truly a trap? Because you guys can clearly see just last year, right, 2023, okay, we actually saw a trap for Bitcoin, okay? That's what a lot of people like to call it because, at the beginning of that month, it wasn't a great start. But then, okay, obviously, the last remaining like few days, few weeks, okay, into that month, it pumped. Okay, y'all should clearly see that this happened literally just last year, 2023 in October. This time around, we're going to see the exact same thing. History, right, likes to repeat itself. And y'all should clearly see, so far we know we didn't see a great start into this month of October, right? But this is exactly what we saw just last year in 2023 and many Octobers, right, in Bitcoin history, right? It wasn't a great start, but then eventually it did eventually pump, right? So understand, guys, what happened last year in 2023 for the month of October will potentially happen again. Because as I told you guys many times, okay, and I already talked about this many times, I personally truly do believe that October is still on track. That I truly do believe we will potentially see Bitcoin in the next upcoming remaining few days and of course a few weeks into this month of October. We will see Bitcoin reaching at least back up to $70,000, even higher than that, right? Even potentially reaching a new high, right? So I personally still believe that October is still on track, right? It's still going to happen. And yeah, it's clear to see today, it's actually flipped in the greens, right? October is now in the greens. It's up over 3%. Okay, I don't know if you guys remembered, but obviously the beginning of this month where we entered October was actually in the reds. So now it's flipped in the greens. Okay, this is obviously a huge sign and it's up over 3%. So like I told you guys, just last year, 2023, that month of October, we didn't see Bitcoin having huge movements, right? At the beginning of that month of October, right? But then, of course, the remaining few weeks, we did see Bitcoin pumping, and Yasin's clearly see it pumped almost 30%. Patience, guys. This is just clear patience here, right here. Okay, so I don't see why this time around will be different. We know Bitcoin is, okay, very bullish in the month of October. In fact, in Q4 in general, right? So understand, guys, okay, October, November, and December will be some fantastic times for Bitcoin and crypto overall, right? So this is amazing to see, okay, that October is now back in the greens. It's up over 3%, right? And I still believe that October is going to happen, right? I still believe we are still on track to see October. You know, we are only 2 weeks into this month, so we still have another 2 weeks left into this month. So I still think, you know, we are still on track to see an amazing month for Bitcoin. Okay, so we will see what will happen, but I truly do believe personally that in the next upcoming few days and of course few weeks will be pretty amazing for Bitcoin and crypto, right? And I really do believe that this time around, you know, this pump that we are facing right now for Bitcoin is not a trap. I truly do believe that, you know, this pump is the beginning of a bull run, because you guys have to understand, okay, a bull run usually starts in Q4 in October, right? That happened in, you know, 2020, even in 2016 in October, right? It happened. Okay, and of course throughout next year, right, it pumped. That's why 2017 we saw, you know, a beautiful bull run right throughout that year, even in 2021, just recently, right? So usually October we do see, you know, the bull run beginning, right? So get ready for that, guys. Okay, but yes, guys, Bitcoin to $100,000, we will see some godly candles, just like this one that we saw earlier this morning that bring Bitcoin back above $64,000. We're going to see a lot more massive green candles, and I really do hope you guys are truly prepared for it. For all the retail investors out there that are, you know, not getting in right now, that are not buying in right now, they will foam it in later on. Okay, I've experienced the bull run last time, right? And a lot of, you know, retail investors, right, got in pretty late and they bought the top, because a lot of people, right, they like to buy in when everyone is talking about it, when there's news articles talking about it, right? Everyone that they know, they're talking about Bitcoin or crypto, right? And that's when they like to foam it in and buy in. They don't want to buy in when there's fear in the market, when it's quiet, you know, not everyone's really talking about it, when it's crashing, when we're in a bear market. That's when you're supposed to buy. But a lot of people out there don't like to buy in, okay, when, you know, we are in fact in a bear market. They want to buy in when we are in a bull run, right, in a bull market, right? So guys, just prepare yourselves for $100,000, because it is coming. As I told you guys many times, 100K Bitcoin is coming, and I really want you guys to be ready for that, okay? But let me show you guys this, because this is actually very interesting, and this is the Bitcoin effect, right? It really is. So I actually showed you guys this this chart here, okay, where Marco Sell is showing us here the top 10 performing stocks in the S&P 500, right? And you guys just clearly see MicroStrategy is leading out of all these other stocks, right? And right behind it is Nvidia. Okay, and we know, guys, Nvidia has been performing absolutely amazing for the past like year or so. It's really been performing very, very well. Okay, Nvidia is, has been performing amazing in my opinion, right? But obviously, MicroStrategy is up there. Okay, it's a clear winner, and this is obviously because of Bitcoin. We know MicroStrategy. Okay, Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, they have in fact been accumulating a whole bunch of Bitcoin, right? So this is truly the Bitcoin effect, guys. Okay, it really, really is. And obviously this is going to go much, much higher because we know a bull run is going to happen. So that obviously MicroStrategy stock for the past few days has been skyrocketing, right? It's been going up. Okay, so this is the Bitcoin effect, right? Now, let me show you guys this, okay? Because Bitcoin versus retail interest is at a new low. Okay, it's actually dropped. So you guys can clearly see retail interest in Bitcoin is close to zero now. Okay, this is super bullish. Whenever retail interest is hits all-time highs, we know the top will be in. So you guys can clearly see a lot of interest in Bitcoin right now. Google search for the word Bitcoin. Right, let me just show you guys. Right there. Okay, so Google search for Bitcoin is at a new low, right? You guys can clearly see that. So a lot of retail interest is, not everyone out there is really interested in Bitcoin right now, but obviously, guys, this always happens, okay? But soon enough, okay, it's going to spike to a new all-time high. I truly believe in that, right? Back 2017, we saw the interest, right? Retail interest at a new high. It spiked up. Look at that. Right? Even back in 2021, we saw a spike up. Same thing's going to happen for the year 2025 because we know, guys, 2025 will be a fantastic year for Bitcoin and crypto, just like what we saw back in 2021, 2017, even back in 2013. We know those were some fantastic years for Bitcoin, right? Same thing's going to happen for the year 2025. Okay, so understand, guys, this is why it's still early for Bitcoin. Okay, retail interest is still zero. It's at a low, guys. Okay, so understand, a lot of retail investors, a lot of people out there just in general are not interested in Bitcoin right now, which is crazy. Bitcoin right now is sitting at 65, just below $66,000, which is crazy. And interest, okay, the retail interest right now is at a low. So just think about that, guys. We know Bitcoin's all-time high back in 2021 was at 69K. Okay, right now it's pretty much almost at its previous all-time high. Well, we know Bitcoin recently reached a new all-time high a couple months back in March this year, which was above $73,000, right? But it's just crazy to look at this and just see the retail interest is still at a low, right? It hasn't even spiked up, okay, which is crazy. But we know, guys, eventually this will spike up, okay? And of course, it's going to happen in 2025 because, like I said many times, 2025 will be a fantastic year for Bitcoin and crypto because that's obviously when we will be in a bull run / bull market, right? So get ready for that, okay? But yeah, deeping more dive into these charts, okay? I want to show you guys this because you guys understand, okay, this is a key level to watch. Okay, I've been talking about this pattern for many times. This is obviously a very, very key level to watch, okay, because we know Bitcoin has in fact been consolidating. It's in this consolidation phase. It's been, having this sideways price movement, okay, for the past few months. We know that, okay, we are in fact seeing a very, very strong support level and resistance line, okay. And I told you guys, right, once we actually see Bitcoin breaking out of this resistance, okay, once we actually see a very, very clear breakout from this resistance, it will shoot higher. Okay, so all we have to see, guys, right, is a breakout, a very, very clear breakout from this resistance. And from there on, Bitcoin will be shooting higher to, $75 to $78 to $80,000 to $90 to $100K and beyond. Okay, I truly do believe Bitcoin reaching $100,000 towards the end of this year in 2024, 100K and beyond, is still very, very possible. I still believe that is still on track to happen, right? So guys, understand this is a key level to watch. We just have to see a very, very clear breakout, and from there on, it will be history for Bitcoin. And I really do hope all my Bitcoin holders out there watching this right now are prepared for this breakout that we are in fact about to see happening for Bitcoin. Okay. But this is also another chart that I do want to show you guys. Okay, so Yashin's clearly see a signal is showing us, okay, that it is a buy right now. Okay, this buy signal is pretty much showing us, okay, that it is in fact a buy right now. This is obviously a great time to buy Bitcoin, okay, as much as you humanly possibly can. Okay, this is a fantastic time to buy in. If you think it's too late right now to buy Bitcoin and whatnot, to, you know, prepare yourselves for the next upcoming bull run, it really isn't. You know, right now, in my opinion, is a fantastic time to buy, right, as much Bitcoins as you possibly can. Okay, in my personal opinion, right? So start stacking, guys, if you guys haven't already, right? If you're thinking about buying more Bitcoin, buy now. Okay, because the price, I'm telling you guys right now, the price will be much, much higher. I mean, there is in fact a very, very clear signal here showing us that right now is a fantastic time to buy more Bitcoin. Okay, it really, really is. So Yasin's clearly see a bull run is coming. Okay, and this chart is clearly showing us, okay, that soon enough we're going to see a bull run. Once we break that resistance, okay, because we know Bitcoin is in this consolidation phase right now. Okay, we haven't really seen a clear breakout just yet, but once we do, the bull run will begin. And of course, throughout next year, 2025, just like what this chart is in fact showing us here, will be a fantastic year in time for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for many other altcoins in the market as well, right? Just like what we saw back in 2021, 2017, and 2013, right? 2025 will be no different. In fact, 2025 will be, you know, the most epic time for Bitcoin and crypto, because this bull run that is about to happen for Bitcoin and crypto, you know, this is going to be the most epic and biggest bull run of our lifetime. And I really, really hope, okay, I truly do hope you guys are ready for it and prepared for it, because it is about to happen, and I really want you guys to be ready for it. Okay, so get ready. Okay, now guys, a lot of people out there are wondering, okay, a lot of people out there are actually wondering where the top will be for Bitcoin. Okay, a lot of people are in fact wondering, you know, where the top will be for Bitcoin. What's, you know, Bitcoin's price prediction for the next bull market next year in 2025. Now I see a lot of predictions. Okay, people saying, you know, Bitcoin's going to reach like 500k and beyond. Now, as much as I am bullish on Bitcoin, you guys know, okay, I am very, very bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, I don't see Bitcoin reaching 500k and beyond this bull run. I know in the next bull run, right, the next bull run that will happen even higher than that, right? But this bull run, personally, I do see Bitcoin reaching at least $200,000 to 250 to even 280, just like what this chart is in fact showing us here, right? So it seems like I'm not the only one that's predicting that Bitcoin's going to reach $280,000 per coin, you know, in the next upcoming bull market. But yeah, 200k to 250 to even 280, 300k and beyond, I feel like those are more realistic, right? But you know, Bitcoin reaching 500k, you know, even 400k and beyond, or 500k and beyond, I feel like that's going to happen in the next bull run. Now, I could be wrong. Who knows? We could see Bitcoin reach higher than $300,000, or even higher than $400,000. And if it does, obviously, a lot of us will be happy, right? Especially us Bitcoiners. But understand, guys, to be realistic, I think Bitcoin's going to be around maybe like beyond 200k to even beyond 300k. I think these price targets are more realistic. But understand, guys, in the year 2030 and beyond, okay, we're going to see Bitcoin at $1 million and higher. As I told you guys many times, you have to think of Bitcoin as a digital asset that's going to be worth millions of dollars. So for all the people out there, especially retail investors, okay, just people in general, right, they think it's too late to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now, guys, for one Bitcoin is trading just below $66,000. It's at 65k right now for one coin. And a lot of people look at this price and think, wow, it's too late to buy Bitcoin. But as I told you guys many times, you have to think of Bitcoin as a digital asset that's going to be worth millions of dollars, not just 1 million, millions of dollars. You guys understand Bitcoin will be reaching millions of dollars. Okay, you guys have to think about that, right? It will happen. Okay, how do I know this will happen? Well, a lot of money is pouring into Bitcoin, first of all. Ever since the ETFs were approved, a lot of money has been pouring into Bitcoin. Okay, a lot of institutions out there, like for example BlackRock, that have been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. New whales are in fact, accumulating a lot of Bitcoin as well. So understand, guys, a lot of money is flowing into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is one of the most scarce assets out there. It really, really is. Okay, I was gonna say one of the most scarce assets, but honestly, it's probably one of the most, or the most scarce asset out there in the world. Okay, Bitcoin does have scarcity. There is in fact a fixed supply of Bitcoins, which is only 21 million Bitcoins. So if you guys really think about it, Bitcoin is truly, truly one of the most scarce assets out there in the world. Okay, it really, really is. Not even all the millionaires in the world. What, there's over 64 million people. I could be wrong, could be higher than that by now, but maybe let's just round up to 65, right? 65 million people, okay, that are in fact millionaires. Not even all the millionaires in the world can own one full Bitcoin. So if you're watching this right now and you own one full Bitcoin, don't sell it. Okay, don't ever sell your Bitcoins, right? Because Bitcoin will be worth millions of dollars. And that's why, guys, I've been telling guys to just accumulate one full Bitcoin, because this one full Bitcoin will potentially change your life in the future, long term, right? Owning one full Bitcoin can easily make you very, very wealthy in the future. And of course, become a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, right? So we know, guys, Bitcoin has stored value. It's a hedge against inflation. And the reason why I keep saying Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation is because every single time, guys, we enter a new bull market, Bitcoin always reaches new highs every single time. Okay, it always reaches a new all-time high. Every single time we enter a new bull market, okay, a new bull run, it always tends to reach a new all-time high. And that's why I really do believe Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. So if you guys want to beat inflation, put your money in Bitcoin, okay? And if you guys want to build wealth, obviously, you need to invest your money, right? You need to make your money work for you, okay? We all know this, I'm pretty sure, right? You need to invest your money, right? You don't want to just store your money in fear, right, in the bank, because inflation nowadays is pretty crazy. So you always want to invest your money, right? Make your money work for you. And that's how you stay away from inflation. That's how you beat inflation. And honestly, one of the best assets to do that is Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin is always reaching high. So understand, 280, 800K, and over $1 million, right, is going to happen for Bitcoin eventually, very, very soon, right? We have seen many predictions for Bitcoin, Bitcoin reaching, $1 million by the year 2030. We know Cathie Wood, right? She has predicted that by the year 2030, we could potentially see Bitcoin at $1 million, even higher than that. I think she predicted $1.5 million per Bitcoin, which is crazy. By the year 20, that is less than 10 years from now, right? Less than a decade. So just think about that, right? So understand, guys, invest in Bitcoin for long term. Do this, okay, for your future self and your future family, okay? Because if you want to have wealth, okay, invest it into Bitcoin. Now, guys, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research, but this is just personally my opinion, right? Totally my opinion. You guys can do whatever you want, but I truly do believe, okay, that this time around is in fact a fantastic time to buy as much Bitcoins as you possibly can, guys. Okay, this is the future of money. Bitcoin, we know, guys, is generally the future, and I really want you guys to be in the game. I don't want you guys to miss out, right? And I don't want you guys to, FOMO in later on. Okay, so understand, guys, buying Bitcoin at 65K right now, just below 66K, this is a blessing. This is a great once in a lifetime opportunity, because we know, guys, Bitcoin's going to be worth hundreds and thousands of dollars and eventually millions of dollars. Okay, and for all the people out there that are not buying into Bitcoin right now, okay, at 65K, right, you're gonna regret it. Trust me, you're gonna regret it, right? Just like us, a lot of people out there that didn't buy Bitcoin when it was, $10, $1, right? $50, $100, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, even, a lot of us regret not buying Bitcoin at those prices. A lot of us say, I wish I would have had a time machine and just bought Bitcoin at that time, right? But you're gonna have that same regret if you're not buying Bitcoin in right now, okay, at 65K, because Bitcoin's gonna be worth hundreds and thousands of dollars, like I said, and millions of dollars. So don't have that same regret, guys. You better buy in now, okay, because it's still a great time to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still early, right? Bitcoin has only been around for what, over 15 years, which is not long at all, by the way, right? It hasn't even been 20 years. So if you really think about it, Bitcoin has not been around for that long. And already, right, for the past decade, ever since Bitcoin came out and existed, right, it has performed way, way better than all these other asset classes that we have in fact been seeing in the market, right? Bitcoin is obviously the clear winner, okay? So buy in now, guys, okay? Don't have that regret, okay? Just simply DCA into Bitcoin, hold your Bitcoins, right? If you want to take profits with Bitcoin, I would recommend not selling all of them. Trust me, do not sell all your Bitcoins, because if you do, a lot of these institutions like BlackRock, they will buy it, okay? They want your Bitcoins, guys. We know that, right? So don't sell all your Bitcoins, okay? Trust me, right? And I don't even think I want to sell any of my Bitcoins in the next upcoming bull run, right? For my altcoins, I'll sell them, obviously, right? But for Bitcoin, I don't think I'm going to sell any of my Bitcoins. That's how bullish I am on Bitcoin, because I know where Bitcoin is heading in the future, guys, right? So I understand, okay, I hope you guys understand where I am coming from, okay? But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's stream. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. I will keep you guys updated on what's gonna happen with Bitcoin in the next few days. But Bitcoin right now is looking absolutely amazing. It's pumped, it's skyrocketed early this morning above $66,000. And I think, you know, in the next upcoming few days, few weeks, we'll see Bitcoin go much, much higher. And I really do hope, okay, you guys are ready for it. And let's just say, you know, we do see Bitcoin reaching $80,000 to $90,000. If you guys think it's too late to buy in, okay, it really, really isn't. Especially, you know, for the people out there that are thinking about buying into Bitcoin for long term, I personally think, okay, it's not too late to buy Bitcoin, even when Bitcoin is in a bull run, right? Just simply DCA into Bitcoin, right? DCA into Bitcoin for a lifetime, right? And just store it somewhere safe, like a hardware wallet, not in a exchange, right? Crypto exchange. You never want to store your crypto, any of your cryptos or, you know, your Bitcoins into exchanges, because we know we can't really trust exchanges anymore. Store it into something like a ledger, right? A cold wallet or a hardware wallet, right? So that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up, subscribe. I will obviously keep you guys updated on what's kind of with Bitcoin. If you guys haven't seen the video that I uploaded a few hours ago, okay, every single day I upload a video. So if you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. And yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I really wanted to share with you guys for today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.